Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Lily, we got a spin for you. Let's do that real quick. Let me see. Spin. Ooh, we got the sexy penguin laugh. Congratulations, Lily! Yay! All right, Lily, do you want the regular or the sexy penguin laugh? Hello, Ellie. Ellie Mega, good to see you. Gollum, good to see you too. Lily, welcome. Yeah, so I hope everybody's ready for some more Doki Doki. Doki Doki. Hope y'all are ready. I'm not sure if Lily is here still, but I'll get back to her later. Ellie, let's spin for you now. See what you got. Ooh, cursed Ara. Alright, Ellie. Hey, Ellie. Ada. There you go. Lily, I'll get back to you whenever you should pop up in chat again, and I'll give you your penguin laugh. But yeah, we're gonna jump over now, and we're gonna start Doki Doki.
This whole fucking time on my stream.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh. I'm an idiot. Yeah.
What happened?
I forgot to unmute the desktop audio, and I was talking to Index this whole time while streaming.
No.
And now my viewers could hear Index, so we're just talking about League.
Oh my
but
God.
Index is the one who knows a lot about League, so my chat had no context as to what I was saying.
Oh, that's so sad.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I totally.
No, how a veteran is toxic on League of Legends is you have things called like pings. And so you have like danger, the enemy has vision, that type of stuff, and there's one called enemy missing.
Oh,
Which is
I
a
know this.
question mark. Enemy missing question mark. Yeah. So if you ever want to be toxic on League of Legends and actually not seem like a noob, when
I'm sorry.
someone dies who just kind of like went in,
Mm-hmm.
ping their dead body with enemy missing just a few times.
Why?
Because if somebody just runs in and they're on your team and they just die, ping their body, enemy missing. Like
That's
what?
really funny.
Question mark? Hello? Or I've done it to like joke with my own team. Like we have this one person and they just like ran into like a one like they tried to 1v5 at level 1 and we needless to say destroyed them in like
Pentakill.
it was very bad.
Uh,
And
I used to at the beginning of games, I would type in all chat and be like, "GG noobs."
Very nice.
oh my
Anyways,
gosh,
let's play.
Penguin, you played mid, didn't you?
Huh?
You
Yeah.
mostly played mid and top.
Yep.
I didn't think I'd ever play League again, but maybe I'll play around with you guys.
Yeah, you can tell who plays what lane by the way that they talk in all chat and the way that they are. Anyone who says GG noobs
for the
or
hydrate.
GG easy at the start of chat is a mid player or they're a top laner.
Yeah, I used to just be more than top solo.
I don't remember how to jungle anymore. I learned only a little bit. Hey, Trendo!
I didn't like.
Good to see you. I love you too.
I did not like jungling. It was too much stress.
According to my brother who's a Kha'Zix main, if you main Kha'Zix, there is only one answer for the enemy team. They must take a Rengar. They get little they get like their own kind of little at one point I think they had like their own little mini game that they used to do.
Oh,
it's so
oh my god, that just like I got spooked. I got spooked by Natsuki.
He's so adorable and I love her.
I've been told that I'm towing a dark and dangerous path. I'm wondering if it's because I said I might play League with you guys.
Don't worry, I only play ARAM. I don't play it.
Doki Doki! Do 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 do.
Cute girls. My favorite.
The bottom one, yeah. So I say we don't read out the words this time because it took so long to write the last poem. But we're going for Natsuki, right?
Yeah, we are.
So write playground.
All right, I had to turn the fucking volume down. Sorry, folks. Does it sound better now? Is it like?
Yeah, it's no longer killing my ear.
Sorry about that.
Um.
People in chat, does the sound sound okay?
I'll check your chat.
Chat, we good? Well, I'm not getting any response from chat, so I'm assuming that's a yes. Chat, good? Good.
We good, chat? We good? Are we good?
We good.
Oh, I can barely hear your music on chat.
Okay.
I almost dropped a chopstick.
A little quiet. Audio turned down for game and voices. The heck?
Thank you for hiding.
Yeah, I just went in. That's why I deafened so that I could hear it.
Okay. It's a little better now. I turned it up.
All right, let me look.
I'm having a great day, Greg. Thank you.
Alright, it's better. I like it. Okay, it's fine.
Like my voice compared to the audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not, it's like, it's a good balance, I feel.
Okay. Alright, everybody, we're gonna go for Natsuki.
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 Oh my god.
That's how you pronounce it.
Natsuki.
No, he's just doing it now because
he's just being an ass, okay.
I'm being
as long as that's what it is.
I'm being a goof! That's
You're
what
being
it
an
is.
ass!
A goof!
He's being a boob.
He's being a boob?
He's being a boob.
I'm being a
No, it's Natsuki. Natsuki is how you pronounce it. Hey, Golem. Or Gollum. I still don't know how to say your name.
Gollum 999999999. No, let me
It's
get my...
just 3 9s. But
Like
yeah, he emerged from the
Golem.
trench.
That's Golem, like the giant,
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
like the Hebrew and the
Either way is good, okay.
thing.
In Hebrew,
Yeah.
I should be able to
Hebrew
speak
lore.
Hebrew. I can read Hebrew, but I can't speak it. But like everyone on my mom's side of the family can, and I just feel really left out. So my aunt said that she's gonna teach me. So now I ask her what words mean all the time, but I can only ask her in Hebrew.
Natsuki.
No, it's Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Natusuki-u.
Natsuki.
Natasaki.
Anyways, pick playground.
Okay.
Just watches Ileana just get trolled.
Blanket, fester, grief, fear, charm,
I thought we
fireflies,
weren't gonna read
whisper,
them out this
special,
time.
massacre, kept. I'm trying to think.
I'm
gonna
gonna
say charm.
Sure.
Damn it!
Pure,
sing, jumpy.
I'd say jumpy.
Smile.
Jumpy. I'd say jumpy. Smile's gonna be Sayori.
Okay, you're right.
Fluffy. Put Fluffy.
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 Would be
Fluffy.
Strawberry.
Yeah,
Swimsuit.
strawberry. Anything
yeah.
that's food. Anything that's like cute food. That's Natsuki.
Keeping people
Cute?
cute. Dazzle.
Cute. Yeah.
Lazy. Love. Spinning.
Love?
Sunny
Sunny.
Sunny or love?
or love.
Damn it!
Sayori. Damn it.
Socks. Those bring me joy.
Boop.
It's gonna be either boop or
It's gonna be
joy.
boop. Lollipop will be Natsuki.
Yes. Lollipop.
Sugar should be Natsuki.
Sticky.
Kawaii.
Sticky.
Icky.
Anime.
Anime.
She likes manga.
So
Dance.
manga is a gateway drug, so
Romance
No, dance.
or dance.
Dance.
pick
Nope.
Narcmendo.
Sayori.
Pink.
Damn it. Yeah. If she wasn't pink, like that would be ridiculous. Clouds.
Rainbow.
No wait. Rainbow.
Rainbow?
Yeah. Rainbow.
Nope.
Rainbow.
No. Doki Doki.
Cookie.
Play.
Nope.
Oh my God, Sayori.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Chocolate.
Parfait.
Parfait.
Milk.
Candy.
Candy.
Candy. Yeah.
Ah,
Okay, that should have been enough.
I believe that was enough. Yes.
We're big dumb. It's
Ah.
fine.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Penguinato.
Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club. That's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry, I say as I'm eating food. Hi, Omega. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Huh? That's not like you at
legitimately
all.
almost said no too. Like I was just like my first response in my own brain was saying no.
Y'all
Why?
are so rude. Why won't you come with me to buy a snack?
Does she want us to buy the snack or just to come with her?
She said, will you come with me to buy a snack?
Oh, okay.
No,
I thought she wanted us to buy it. I'd be like,
you have leg.
oh my god. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh? Why that? All of a sudden.
No reason, really. I just wanted to take a look at it.
Hey,
Say-
Spider-Man, good to see you.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori.
Knew she
That's
wanted
not
us to
fair.
pay for it.
Me.
She wanted us to buy her candy, huh?
That's exactly what she wanted.
Whoa.
Thank you for the hydrate. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some.
What type of coins? That's a great question. Because if you're in, like, Canada, like, you got 2 toonies, that'll buy you something at the vending machine. Or 2 loonies will buy you something.
Loonies? That's what you call them?
Well,
Looney
okay,
Tunes,
so
yeah.
we have coins, and the loonie has a loon on it, which is a bird. And then, so we call it a loony. And then we call the $2 one a toonie, because it rhymes. That's the only reason. Because it rhymes and it's like 2 Looney Tunes, might as well be. Anyways,
Canada
yeah,
is
sorry.
simple.
Yeah, Canada's very simple.
Heckin' Canadians in your words and funny shit.
I
Oh,
think
God.
Canadian-
Second best country to live, boy!
Like fucking poutine? What the hell's that? Poo?
It's delicious.
Is it poo?
No!
I've never
It's french
tried
fries
it.
and gravy and cheese curds. It's amazing. How have you never had it before?
That sounds like mashed potatoes with the extra
I'm
steps.
American.
No, it's fucking
That's how I've
uncultured.
never had it before. I'm
If you
from
tell that to
America.
June, she's gonna bonk you so hard.
She's bonked me for a lot of things.
What if
She'll
What
bonk you again!
Oh,
I did finally have Timmy's though?
Oh, how was it?
I was like decent. But apparently I had it on the American side and the Canadian
Oh.
side is better.
Yeah, if you had it on the American side, that's kind of shit. You gotta come to the Canadian side to have some Timbits. Why am I eating Timmy's? Because Timbits remind me of soccer practice.
I don't know. My sister-in-law is trying to get me out there, so
but there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option.
Shit, it's describing me.
Uh-oh.
no.
What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
He has a point.
Cheese curds are delicious, Golem. You should have deep fried cheese curds. Those are delicious.
Index.
Index, it's you.
Sorry.
Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
Oh, she flustered.
I wasn't listening or anything.
She definitely was.
I feel like she's more of a student nurse.
Sorry?
It was just something we would.
Uh-oh, kitten shop's here. You know what that means.
No, it doesn't mean.
There you go, kitten. Welcome, welcome.
It's like whenever Dota shows up in my chat, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna hydrate.
Yep. Same for me.
Golem! Try poutine with real cheese curds. Yuri!
Try poutine with poo.
Okay, I'm actually eating food right now. Please no.
Oh,
Tell Penguin Nana to let me borrow some money.
oh, Dodo just striked in my chat.
Mm-hmm.
He has returned.
Fatal wants to drown me, apparently.
Ah, thank you, Dodo. Welcome, welcome.
Don't get me involved like that, Savory. Besides, you should only buy what you can and responsibly afford.
Yuri's like a mom. It's like,
Hey,
"Aw."
Got Dommy
Aw.
mommy vibes right there.
Hi. And
Fatal, thank you so much for the gifted sub.
mischievous little son like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Ah! Yeah, I didn't mean that. I got
one moment I got raided. Can we get a shout out for Morgan? Sorry, just one moment, guys.
Index, can you step on Kitten real quick?
Wait, but Kin's a mod, I can't step on him.
Oh, just write that you step on him in chat.
Alright, wait, no, I'll step on him, it's fine. You've been really bad. You don't care.
Oh dear.
There you go. Stepped on.
That was beautiful, Index.
I try my best to step on all of the mods.
I step on everyone equally.
What was that? You're stepping on mods now?
Yeah, I step on the mods.
Kitten
Why?
Shop,
Because I am superior.
Kitten Shop
But
likes
I'm
to
a
get
mod.
stepped on.
Index, I'm a mod. What are you saying?
He's gonna
I'm
step
gonna
on
step
you.
on you. Duh. You stepped on!
Tinson, thank you for the gifted sub!
Dang it, I should have like a step on emote.
I actually have been thinking of making one, so that I can just use that to step on
Shit, I'm close to
my beautiful and lovely.
You can just draw like your foot stepping on like a generic person or something.
Oh, I already have one with just like my foot, and it's like place your head here to get
This
stepped
penguin
on.
out was cursed. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
Yes.
Ellie says he can't find a foot emote. Looks like the position. What?
Good.
Eh?
The heck?
It's a cursed conversation. This is what happens when I talk to Penguin
Oh,
Index.
it's the emote of a guy like laying his head on the floor to get stepped on. That's funny.
Step on me, please.
Please.
Please step on me. I'm not actually a dummy mommy or anything like that, but I sure do have a lot of people who want me to step on them.
It's not like I want
I
to
see.
step on you or anything.
It's
not like I
want to step on you or anything.
Anyways, it's your line, Index.
Ah! Shut up! There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Of getting stepped on.
I mean,
To the that.
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Viva la revolution!
Viva la revolution.
I did the laugh.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Oh, she's such a good friend.
Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
I love her.
Whack.
Oh, this is the cookie scene. I wish there was proper art for the cookie scene. It's great. Yeah! Sorry, I didn't see that. Ow! That was... Huh? A cookie!
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle?
Is it raining cookies?
She's so dumb.
Is it because I paid my restitution?
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost works.
Remember, throwing things at people is only okay if it's a snack that they want.
As long as it doesn't cause them permanent damage.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Ellie nearly bought a webcam from 1999. Did they make webcams back then? Jesus.
Who nearly bought a webcam from 1999?
Ellie Mega.
Oh, sorry, you said Ellie. I thought you were talking about me. I was like, what are you talking about?
No. Shit, that gets confusing. Ellie Mega 00. I got apples to apples at Goodwill today. Oh, nice. They got good stuff there.
Apples to apples. Kid-friendly cards against humanity.
Yes.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy!
Just throw cookies at her and she's happy. Sayori hugs the cookie.
This is just me.
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
So good.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
Did you say that while you
Up
just
in my
stuck sushi in your mouth?
No, but it sounded like it, didn't it?
It did.
I thought like she was gonna have like a fucking needle in the cookie or some shit.
Oh
like
my god.
Higurashi.
Great Higurashi. And now Penguin thinks that every girl is out to kill.
This is a wholesome, good time. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Nothing weird or suspicious about this game.
Oh, I'm
It's just
sure.
a cutie, cute dating simulator where
Yes.
everyone gets along forever.
Yes,
And it's great.
Yes, it's gonna be great.
Yes.
Nobody's gonna fucking. No horrible stuff's gonna happen.
No, absolutely not. As long as you stop at a certain point. If you stop at a certain point, nothing bad happens.
True.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki.
I'm pretty sure Apples to Apples was the first, so Cards Against Humanity's adult Apples to Apples. Ignore the word
I know, but normal game, only good vibes. Very wholesome game. See, Chad agrees with me.
Ignore the
It's
word
a very
choice
good
of
game.
sewer slide in the poem. Yeah, there's nothing bad gonna happen.
Nothing bad happens.
No, it's all good. Look at this. It's just a good time. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But here's this chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
You still blocked it.
Sayori gets out of
the
her...
host. We got you front row seats.
Heck, thank you for the host. I think Kitten did it.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I'm looking. It was Kitten, yep.
Okay. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ooh, is it that time?
No. Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouth full, Sayori trots away to safety.
I love her.
Yuri and I laugh
Curtis,
as
how
well.
you doing? Fatal, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Index. Index, you just got a gifted sub to my channel from Fatal.
Oh my god!
Where's my gifted sub?
Enjoy the emotes.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
you can't just demand a gifted sub. Either you get one or you don't.
I'm just being a jerk, okay? God.
I know,
Okay.
so I'm treating you like you're a jerk. That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Koenig says, fuck you, Pango, you bitch.
Oh, what? Koenig?
Yeah, Koenig is in my chat.
Don't make me turn this car around, buddy. Don't you make me turn this car around, man.
Natsuki, that was your cookie. It was actually our cookie. Viva la revolution. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where is Monica anyway?
Good question. Good question. I can't do voices right now. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Mm. Mm. That's a bit unusual.
Hey, they're standing shortest to tallest right now. I hope she's okay.
Of course, Yuri would be the tallest, and Index would be voicing her.
I am small. It's okay.
Index
Of
tall.
course she's okay.
Ileana is just stepping height. That's all.
I'm not stepping height, and I'm
Yeah,
not
you
cute, Koenig. Fuck you.
You're
Although
cute.
my sister, who is 7 years younger than me, is now an inch taller than me.
It's cute that you're stepping height, Eliana.
What? No. No.
She's the perfect height to be stepped on.
No.
Step, step, step.
Step.
She probably just has something to do today. Perfect height to be backpack. I will accept being a backpack.
But I'm
I
not
will accept that.
strong. But I'm not strong, so I have to step on you. I can't carry you around in
No, I'm not
backpack.
cute.
Oh, good night, Lily. I'll see you tomorrow for the collab,
Oh,
okay?
shit, what just happened?
See you tomorrow, Ellie. Sorry, Lily. Oh my god.
Did my Wi-Fi just do a rip?
Lily. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow for 100% OJ. Have a good sleep. Thank you for coming by.
Penguin dies in background.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Are we good?
I hear you.
Penguin was just getting
Okay.
names wrong.
I couldn't hear anything for a sec. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Oh no. Ileana died because we were making fun of her.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Wait, she...
Feels bad, man.
Her
No,
neck
she
cut out?
didn't. Her thing just cut out,
Oh!
yeah. Hello!
Hello.
My Wi-Fi did big rips, but I think I'm back now.
Yeah. I told Penguin that you died because we were making fun of you.
Yeah, you're being so mean to me that my stream just decided to die instead. My stream was like,
What the fuck? Did she just disconnect again?
I think she may have. Oh no!
Did she do that on...
no.
Pieces.
Did you do that on purpose?
no!
It sounded like you did that on
It was
purpose.
so
My
perfect.
computer's
though.
just coming to my defense, apparently.
I guess so, huh?
Apparently, I'm sorry.
Can
I'm
Ken or
sorry.
somebody in chat please clip Ileana? What just happened with Ileana? Because that
No,
was
I'm sorry.
hilarious. Because it was like such
I'm
a
sorry.
joke, and you could tell we were all obviously joking.
Oh,
and then
goodness.
suddenly she just disconnects.
Oh,
and it's
goodness.
just so funny.
This is...
I don't think you think of it so.
This is
Captured
scuffed
it.
as fuck right now.
If you can,
I'm
Kim,
sorry.
can you caption it? Rage quit.
No! That's
Yes!
not what happened!
Do it.
That's not what happened!
I know, which makes it even better.
I disconnected.
That's a good clip.
He's pretty
right there.
popular after all. Eh?
Oh, I gotta hydrate. Shit. Thanks, Gollum.
Good.
I'll hydrate when I'm dead.
Ah. Thank you, thank you. Name the clip Ellie's Potato Internet. That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
it's
that
only
was better.
potatoes sometimes. Sometimes it's most of the time it's fine.
It's a
But
mashed
every once in
potato.
a while, every
Mashed
once in a while, it has an aneurysm and just sucks.
It's a mashed potato internet.
Sometimes
Thanks,
it's
Daryl.
just potato time, okay?
You don't think she has a
Quibito?
girlfriend? You think she has a girlfriend?
Quibito?
That's why you
Oh.
can't date Monica in this game, because she's a lesbian.
Thank you for the lurk, Weedy Bread. Welcome. Ellie,
Wait,
sometimes
Weedy
potato
told
internet
me-
doesn't have the same ring.
Quibito means boyfriend.
What means boyfriend?
Quibito.
Coibito?
Koibito. Yeah,
Koibito. I
Yeah.
see.
I remember right. Koi?
Imagine Yuri calling someone else up for having a girlfriend.
Is
Nice.
Index stream? No, I don't think she is.
Not
Index
currently.
no stream.
Index is
Index
Index is
Index-
support.
Index is full support. It's in
Stream
full
support at the
Dex.
moment.
I'm support Dex. Yeah, you
Support Dex?
you.
Indeed.
Yeah, I support Dex.
And thank you for
You
calling
support
support
the
Dex.
Pokedex.
Thank you for calling support Dex. How can I help you today?
Thank you for calling Pokedex.
Yeah.
Help me.
Oh, wait, if Index is in the support role, does that mean I'm the ADC?
Yeah, I'm main support, so yeah, you could be ADC.
Wonderful.
Unless it's Jin, and then you'll have to fight me.
Sag.
The
Anyways,
hell-
it's your
I-
line.
What the fuck am I supposed to be, the mage then?
I guess.
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Uh-oh.
That's true. Penguin is the Yasuo. Excuse
Oh my god,
me?
it's so true!
Who the fuck is
Penguin, you're a
Yasuo?
main.
Who's he?
A
See the guy that-
shitbag.
Is that bad?
Depends who you ask.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Index is support carrying. Who is Yasuo? I don't know either, man.
So
ADC
Yasuo is
stands for that
a
damn cutie. Fuck
Yasuo is a mid laner who is like known for being like if anybody in League of Legends is gonna shit talk you, it's really Yasuo.
No, you are a bard, Pango. Everyone wants to sleep with you.
True. He
Okay.
should be
Except
Bard.
me.
Okay, I'll be bard.
You can be Bard.
I've been told I'm a paladin.
I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
So Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
boyfriend.
Bitch, I have a girlfriend.
Kisu! Dato!
Skida yo?
Bito? Koibito? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
When you sleep with class. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware we could play music as well, Monica-san. I don't really... I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
How about your dome?
That's,
Monica looks at me.
maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Wah. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't lay you down, Penguinato.
Monica smiles sweetly.
Man,
Ooh.
she's into you,
Ooh.
despite not being a character that you can date.
Oh wow, that sucks.
She's not an option with the freaking poems.
Why?
Because she's the club leader. She's not who you're supposed to date. She's supposed to be your guide through the game.
I see. Wanna go for game? Make me run an advert. Fuck. Alright, sorry guys, Konig's been evil. Very few of you guys have subs now. so-
Goodbye, all you people
come over
who
to my
don't have
stream.
subs.
Come watch my stream while the ad goes.
Okay, 3-minute ad it is. Sorry everybody, Konig's a butt.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hello.
Cult
Yeah.
of the
Hello.
Flag.
Like,
I'm sub to you, aren't I?
very
I thought I
few
subbed to
people.
me.
my sub.
I have very few
Like-
subs at the moment, so they all
Sad.
gotta watch it.
I would nude your sub. I would nude
Hey,
your sub.
it just means you're gonna get like 3 more cents from ad revenue.
Pin top timed out Conic Wolf for 69 seconds.
Ad revenue will be like a penny.
That's what I'm saying. It'll be like
Hey,
2
How
cents.
dare you time someone out and not invite me?
If someone redeems ad time, I swear. Well, I hope not. But Golem, you're subscribed, so you'd be fine. Most of the people in my chat are subscribed, so most of you would be fine.
I missed an opportunity of stepping on someone.
Anyways, should we get back to it?
Yeah.
We gotta wait for the 3 minutes.
The ad is 3 minutes?
Yep.
I thought the ad was 1 minute.
Wait, let me talk about League of Legends.
Wait,
Oh,
hold
God.
on. And Corpse just redeemed ad time on my hand.
So,
Uh-oh.
if Penguinato was any character from League
Y'all
of
in a
Legends,
bit.
I think he would be Teemo.
What?
Why would he be Teemo?
Fuck Teemo. I hate Teemo.
Because Teemo's
Why do you hate
adorable.
Teemo?
I would rather be
I would,
Ziggs.
you know, I would classify
wanna be Ziggs?
Penguinato as many things. I don't know if I'd classify him as adorable, though.
What?
He's cute in a very weird way.
You don't think
I
I'm,
don't-
you don't think I'm cute?
Sometimes when his jaw's open
I
up and
would
he tries
not
to
use the
swallow you,
word cute
because
to
he's
classify
part of the
you.
abyss.
Really?
Sometimes when he goes abyss mode, he's very cute.
Really?
I have, yeah, like
You
that's just me personally.
You're the only person who said that, actually. I'm surprised.
Huh?
No, I thought most people wouldn't find him cute with those eyes. But most people do. They find me, like, creepy and cute.
I think it's goofy.
Oh.
I think it's endearing, but I don't know if I'd use the word cute.
You don't think
Thank you for the hydrate.
You don't think penguins are cute?
I do
Ah.
think penguins are cute. I just have cuter penguin
Ah.
plushies in my room.
I don't want to say much because one time I made a deck out of all of the Pokemon that I found really cute. And my friend was like, "Why are the ghost types in here?" And it's not
'Cause they're
even like
great.
the cute version of the ghost. Like it's not even the cute art of the ghost types. It's like the horrifying shit.
Mimikyu's adorable, and
'cause
anyone who
they're
says
adorable.
otherwise is
Yeah.
rude.
Penguin reminds me of Mimikyu. That's why I find it super cute.
I
Hold
see.
on, I'm gonna tweet out, Dimension Eliana doesn't think I'm cute.
Okay. I stand by what I
Rest in
said.
pieces. Rest in pieces. What
I
about
stand
me?
by what I said.
Kid?
Index, you're
Shop?
adorable.
What? No, I'm not. You shut your
No.
mouth.
You said, what about me? So I'm being honest.
No, Kitten Shop said, what about me? And
Oh,
Kitten, you're super cute. I love you. Come, let me give you a hug.
the
Just
kid-
kidding, I was gonna step on you.
Litwick, the Litwick line's adorable. I love Litwick and Lampent and Chandelure. They're all great. I'm not adorable! Trubbish is the best poison type. Trubbish is a cool poison type. Dimension
like
Eliana
it.
doesn't think I'm cute, slanty meh face.
Wait. Ileana, let me send you a picture of me as a Pokemon.
Okay. But we should get back to playing the game.
Ah,
I don't know, is the thing that it's up?
is it?
It should be, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yay.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry.
Hi, Jimmy!
I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Sorry, I keep trying to make her sound like she's being informative.
Fatal,
Thanks.
thank you very much for the gifted sub to Jimmy Memer.
Jimmy.
Jimbo.
Jimbo.
I think she said thanks.
miss anything? Did I?
No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Golem, I will say, if the voice redeem is too long, I won't read it. So, be careful.
It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know.
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid?
I can't.
I don't give people my manga every day, you know.
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
Ah, the chapter ended where Minori and Alice found.
Monica!
Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again?
Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit.
The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez! This is so inconvenient! I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf?
Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there.
Golem, I will say, if you try to redeem that for voice redeem, I will not read it. That's too long.
In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Natsuki grabs a stool from the wall and unfolds it.
You think I'm too short or something? Huh?
Yeah?
Huh, Penguinotti, you think I'm short?
I mean...
I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me!
Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful!
I know what I'm doing!
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
No, Golem, I'm serious. I'm not reading a long paragraph. Like, I don't care if you redeem it twice or 3 times. It's too long. See? Yeah!
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki
It
barely...
takes over... Sorry.
Natsuki barely catches it before it falls on the floor. The stool wobbles.
Ah!
Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly.
There!
Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair. Just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see.
The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki trots over the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over the
Oh
closet.
gosh, this can't end well.
It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut.
Ish.
Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Uh-oh. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch.
Aha! There we go. She's so cute.
Uh-oh.
Handsome.
See, I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
Ah!
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Handsome.
Who was it who told me not to help?
Handsome.
Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches to back up. I can almost see up her skirt. Oh no.
Handsome.
Uh-oh.
There it is! Fucking perfect!
Oh god.
Yeah.
Gah!
Yes. What color are her underwear?
I'm forcing myself to
Pink.
turn away.
Come on, her eyes, her hair, it's pink.
Is it
It's
pink?
the
It's
same
pink.
color as the little background thing. It's polka dot pink. Oh my god.
You
Pink
Yeah.
polka dots.
You know what? That's exactly what it is.
It's pink with polka dots and maybe a little strawberry on it.
Natsuki seriously
Or
didn't
like
think
the
this
bow would
through.
be, yeah.
Oh yeah.
When she realizes
Surfing.
I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her rounds around the Buffet Girl box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Heavy. Hey, Penguinato? Uh-oh. Why does my Wi-Fi hate me?
Oh no.
Liana?
Uh-oh.
Wi-Fi, don't be a butt! Why my
Wi-Fi being
Wi-Fi gotta be a butt? Stop being a butt!
Well, goodbye, Liana.
There we go. I'm back. Hello.
Hey, Ellie.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Natsuki is a tsundere.
Oh
Hurry
yeah.
and take this one.
Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean stand up?
Natsuki looks down at me.
Why are you all the way back?
Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box!
What are you looking at?
What?
Yes!
You're trying to look at my...
Natsuki's legs shake.
Wow, my internet really is shit.
I'm not. I was just.
Baka, baka, baka.
Someone played Baka Baka Baka.
Internet.
Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. Uh-oh.
Internet?
Gotta go whack your modem.
Yeah, one moment.
Oh no,
sorry.
no. I'll read the live for you so you know what
No,
it is.
no, you perv! You set me up! Go away!
Someone played. Fucking kitten
Wait, when
played.
I said go away, I didn't mean the stream!
Kitten said Yamete
It's
Kudasai.
gonna be bad here and now. What the
Oh,
fuck?
Kitten, you're playing the fucking sound alerts perfectly.
Internet, please.
Fuck it.
I'm sorry, I don't know why my internet hates me.
I've got so many sound alerts that are appropriate for this right now. It's great.
Get out!
But
I'll do it myself! Ah!
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch it. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you! Crash! The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground.
Are we a lucky pervert?
I guess so. A whole bunch of
Potato
box
internet.
pelt me in the face. Ouch.
Potato internet. One moment.
Natsuki tries to shield herself with her
I
own...
have big potato internet.
Uh-oh. Natsuki tries
Are
to
you
shield
internet?
herself with her own arms as her face lands straight
Big
onto my
potato
chest.
trying to reconnect stream.
Ugh. My right
Shut up,
arm and my
shit.
back
Please,
seriously felt the impact.
please be nice.
The
I'm
index
not going
cover
without
for you
me.
for
My
a
chat
bit?
doesn't know what's happening.
Uh-oh.
So I was just gonna read it, like, plainly so she knew what it said, and then she could act it out. It says,
Poor Ellie.
Oh no, Ellie! Ellie, no! Ellie!
Oh no.
Ellie!
Ellie Chan, no!
Died.
Can we get an F? Can you get an F in chat for Ellie?
Poor Ellie. Her poor internet is a potato.
I gotta go pee-pee real quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay,
Talk to chat for me, Index, please.
alright, it's gonna be about League of Legends! Stuff for me.
Oh
So
no,
I
Okay, I'm back.
I'm not like. I couldn't afford to have someone do a 3D for me, but I like the style of 2D ones anyways. So I went 2D.
I can't afford 2D. I made the 3D one myself.
It looks good though.
Alright,
you.
I'm back. You good, Ellie?
Oh, yeah, but the internet stopped being potato,
Oh, good.
so that's good.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Pickle Rick! If only there wasn't a hydrate cooldown. Well, that's because...
That's what happens when people spam 20 hydrates.
That's because people would spam it.
I'll never hydrate. I'll hydrate when I'm dead, Dodo.
Freaking Zentreya from Vishojo, her hydrate costs like 1,000,000 channel points.
Does anybody actually redeem it?
I have no idea, but I know that it's her most expensive redeem.
Oh, wow. Okay, thank you for the hydrate, Dodo. Okay. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gah! She presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki realizes that it's not on the floor that's beneath her.
Thank you for the hydrate. Gross, gross!
Ah!
Poison cooties!
A fist
He
pounds
touched
into my
Dawn.
chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
What were you thinking?
I like her sprite just jump back like that.
Yeah, that was. I like that. Normal potato internet. You sicko!
Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in.
Monica! See what happens when you put my manga on the top shelf? You trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez!
Sorry.
She's like, all according to Kakaiku.
All according to plan.
Kakaiku means
Monica's
plan.
a Natsuki and Penguin out a shipper.
Eh?
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert.
I'm sorry. It's
So I
me.
hope you're happy.
I didn't!
Hi, Solomon.
Somehow, it's important for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear!
I mean, Index was the one chanting Pantsu, so...
Pantsu, yeah.
I know. Don't worry.
Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no! My...
Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Ah, it must have landed on that page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it onto the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you...
No!
Natsuki's voice squeaks.
Shut up!
I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
Thank you for the hydrate. No! I don't even care that much. I'm just... having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head.
Just... every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up.
Penguinado must pay a fine for new manga.
Pretty much. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Eh? That sounded really strange, coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of the books from the top shelf. Alright. That should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up.
If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume.
That was a really good scene. I liked that.
Yeah. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all.
Yeah!
After some time, Monica gets her attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again.
Jeez, the freaking Discord was really pixely for a second there.
Uh-oh.
I guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Well, that was
I'm
me.
good now.
That
Oh,
was...
it was you. Jeez.
You stole my line, Ellie. Gah!
Oh, it's you. Sorry.
That's cool. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know.
Told you.
Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first?
Whatever you want.
Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously, you think I just let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break.
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you, you...
Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something.
You're trying to impress me?
Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then, the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor.
You have to use the bathroom.
Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
Monica.
Index.
Hey, Minato. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No! I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face.
I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
I mean... Not really.
In fact, didn't she like your poem the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Pegado?
Yeah, you sure you don't have two people who've played the game before who are helping you out?
I've never played it. I've just watched playthroughs.
Wait a minute. Cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind. I'm just kidding.
Yoshi's accusing you of looking up answers.
Uh-oh. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you?
He wants to do the hanky-panky.
Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about.
Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom.
Did you read this, Monica?
Of course, I liked it.
You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that.
Well, it's all for me anyway. But Penguinato wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everybody, right?
Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem was technically for everyone to read.
Okay, well, I think Penguinato was done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this.
If you insist.
So do you just not have a poem to share with the rest of the class now?
I guess Natsuki just confiscated it.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
No. Never mind.
Silly Billy.
Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet.
So what?
Well, I guess Penguinato is right. Natsuki. Oh wait, that was like really weird.
It's perfect.
It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Fine.
Natsuki returns my poem.
It's not like she's gonna like it though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy.
Amy likes spiders.
Oh, no wait, I want to read it.
Oh, go ahead.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
What the fuck?
Now replace spiders with manga.
Actually,
That's how she feels.
oh my god.
That's how she feels.
About manga?
That's her. She's Amy.
She's Amy. People make fun
Oh.
of her all the time because she likes manga. Even though she keeps it to herself, people laugh at her about it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's deep.
Are you-
No!
Are you okay? Are you having a revelation? Do you need a hug?
Is the manga about
always need a hug.
spiders?
No! The poem is about her and manga. That's the thing. Her poems, she's very right about what she said in the previous day, where she uses very simple language, but it hits you hard. Like the previous one was about how she feels inadequate compared to everyone else.
I thought like they were saying that the manga is like literally spiders.
Yeah, no.
No,
So if you
Replace the word spiders with manga. Amy likes manga. That's why I'm not friends with her.
I get it. I'm just making a joke.
Oh, okay.
I said
yeah.
there's spiders in the manga.
Oh
As
my
someone
God.
who's been bullied like that before, yeah, like that.
No,
That's
yeah,
me.
that's exactly how that works.
Also, I don't like spiders, so.
I don't mind spiders as long as if their body's like an inch or bigger, that's when I have a problem.
My niece was like, I'm getting a tarantula, and I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'll never come over. And she's like, why? And I'm like,
Goodbye!
legit today, someone on Twitter posted they're like, there's a huntsman spider in my house, what do I do? Like they posted a picture of it, I'm like,
Grab
and
my
I'm just like-
chameleon.
fire! And lots of it!
See, this is why I'm glad I have a chameleon. It'll just eat anything. It'll eat bug. I'll be like, here, go eat the bug. And she'll be like, okay.
Huntsman spiders are big and
They're
scary,
huge.
and
Are they deadly?
one time Index was I think it was a huntsman that I encountered, and it was tarantula size, and it was in the doorway, and I couldn't get into my own house, and I called my sister, and I'm like, she loves guarding my home.
When
need an adult.
when me and my sister were like, I was a teenager and my sister was still pretty small, but we were camping and we went to go take a shower. And we went into the showers and we were in the middle of like showering and I realized that there was a black widow on the wall.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, okay, this is fine. She hasn't noticed. As long as neither of us noticed and we keep our distance, and then my sister saw it and she screamed, and then a lady came out from the other shower with a flip-flop and killed it for us. And I respect that lady. Wherever she is, I hope she's having a good day.
Black widows probably won't kill you, they'll just hurt if they bite you a lot.
I don't know, man, but it was fucking spooky.
It kind of depends.
It's pretty rare that people die from it. It's just really painful.
It kind of depends on the Black Widow. One of my teachers in high school, one of my science teachers, we had a bug battle royale. And a bunch of people brought in. So there's also things called false widows.
Maybe it was a false widow, I don't know.
They just look like black widows?
They look like black widows, but they're not black widows. And there's also redback spiders.
It could have been that too. I don't know. All I
They-
know is that they exist in North America, and it kind of looked like one. And I was a teenager, and was just like, "Fuck,
They have that.
that's not good."
They have a red hourglass thing on their belly, I think.
Yeah.
They're back.
They're
The
back.
biggest
Okay.
spider I've ever killed was a female black widow.
Yo.
Oh jeez.
And it was, I think I was like 10, no, I was like 10 years old, yeah. I was 10 years old. It was the size of my head.
Whoa.
What? You're never more than like what 10 feet away from a spider?
Is that true?
Why would you say that to me?
Didn't you already know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I know that. Okay,
there's
Renato,
spiders
I know
everywhere.
Damn.
They're-
that. Okay, so most of the
Thanks
time
for
they're
killing the
actually
mosquito
in-
spiders.
I hate.
Most of the time they're actually in your walls. But not at
Ah.
my sister's house. My sister sprays for bugs.
We usually swallow a certain amount of spiders every night.
No, that's a
That's
myth.
false.
That's a myth.
It's not?
That's a myth. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I do, however, know someone who has eaten spider.
I want to eat a
but
spider.
When they were asleep.
I'll eat
And
some
the only
spiders.
reason they know
Oh
is
my
they were, like,
gosh.
they felt something crunchy in their mouth, and they like pulled out a big so they pulled out a wolf spider out of their mouth,
Holy
Oh.
shit.
and they
Shit.
were like, it didn't register in my brain until I woke up the following day. And he's like, it legitimately didn't register in my brain, and I just put it back in my mouth and finished eating it.
What? Oh wow.
So Fatal in my chat says he remembers that one of his elementary school teachers brought a spider egg sack to school, took all of them outside, sat them in a circle, made them tug on it and pass it to the next person, and no one knew what it was.
Oh.
That's terrifying.
Baby spiders are more poisonous.
Are they really?
Like snakes and baby spiders, they actually have they're more poisonous.
Fuck.
The smaller the spider, the more poisonous it is.
That's terrifying.
What the fuck?
Usually.
That was chaos when it opened. I can only imagine.
Yeah. Statistically, the smaller the animal, the more poison it has.
It's like how tiny dogs are terrifying, while big dogs are just like big huggy boys.
You know,
Big huggy.
I have
Big
been
boy.
attacked by a pack of dachshunds, so I totally
I was tackled by I think it was a Great Dane when I was like 8. I was tackled to the ground by one. I'm not scared of dogs. I just don't like it when they try to lick my face because of that. Like that's the only thing that still triggers it for me where I'm like I can't.
I have
There are
like
videos of spiders on drugs.
Spiders on LSD is hilarious.
Okay, I need to watch that later.
Okay.
Anyways, back to the game. Not bad, right?
Yeah, it's the spider stream now.
Ugh.
It's quite a
It's
bit.
not spooky season.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up.
LA Mega says, in my Apples to Apples deck, this spider card says there are more than 34,000 species of spiders. Try not to think about that right before bedtime. Oh dear.
Why would you say that?
I didn't say it, Ellie did.
Why would you say
I
that?
didn't say that. Are you
Ellie
trying to frame me?
Ellie make. Oh my god. You know what I mean.
gonna be itchy the rest of the day. I'm not
Oh.
even kidding.
Yo, apparently aggression was bred out of a lot of larger dogs, which is why they're so tame. Since smaller dogs aren't capable of doing as much harm, less of them had this happen to them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and also, like, how do you think we get rats? Most
rats.
small dogs are meant to be hunters of rats.
Yep,
Mm,
my little boy's killed a rat.
nice.
My small doggo.
I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Well, no, Index explained it, so we're good. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
You know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. As the nerd and like the designated odd one out from my freaking like entire public school life. This is a whole fucking mood.
Nerd.
You're the one streaming the game, buddy.
Nerd. I'm just kidding.
What a weeb!
Oh my god, what a weeb!
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know how I was talking about that yesterday. But I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay?
Well, thanks for being honest.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest.
Jeez.
Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay?
Alright, I will. Sayori.
Ooh! I like this one, Penguinato. It has some nice feelings in it.
Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
It's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying my feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Imagine knowing what you like. Couldn't be me. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Like, she looks so perplexed in this art. It's
She's
fun.
like, what do you mean?
She's like, what the fuck?
What I like? That's not something I think about. I just think about what other people like
Yeah,
and
she's like
how I
having,
can make them happy.
she's having like an existential crisis right here. Like, what?
She's having a whole crisis.
I'm taking a fucking picture of that. It's funny. Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see.
Hmm.
I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right?
Her eyes are further apart than my hopes and dreams. Welcome walk to the end. That's great. I love that.
So she's on like an angle. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, the sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Bleh.
It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Penguinato. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Oh!
Sorry.
Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come, such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them off the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
What is this poem about? It's got some deep meaning. It sounds
Spreading
like
yourself too thin and not caring about yourself when you're only trying to take care of everyone else.
Yeah.
So then you just kind of...
self-destruction.
Yeah! That's the best way to... I said in the past, I relate to Sayori deeply, and this poem is one of those things.
Sayori is a people pleaser.
Yeah. She goes out of her way to make sure everyone else is happy without ever really taking the time to care about herself. That's why she was so perplexed when you asked her that.
Did you say
Like about what she
advertisement?
likes.
No, I didn't. Oh shit, you have a mod app for Game That's Sick? Yeah. If people really like my streams, yeah. I have an application for it. What is the poem about? Very deep? Yeah, okay, we're caught up. Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this, coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
Oh, my touchy-feelies. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh?
Actually, when I was like in like the deepest of all my shit. I wrote a lot of poems that year, and it helped me understand myself as well. Like, it kind of gets ragged on, but writing poems is actually like super helpful and enlightening for yourself sometimes. Same with like journaling.
I would just draw out some really twisted doodles.
Everyone has their own way of doing it. I tend to go for words.
Yeah, I do weird shit. I draw weird shit.
I slept.
It works. You slip?
I slept.
Oh, you sleep.
I just,
sleep.
I would poop.
I also sleep.
I have lucid dreams, though.
I've never had a lucid dream in my life, and I want one.
Okay,
That's it.
I can always teach you how to do it if you want
Please! I want
Uh-oh.
one lucid dream. That's it. I just want to not be stupid and be like, oh wait, I'm not a mouse.
me to.
I'm
It'll take
dreaming.
a lot of practice.
Lucid
That's
dreams,
okay.
the dreams where you know you're dreaming, right?
I put practice into wiggling my ears. And now I can wiggle my ears really easily.
Robert Frost must have been going through it in his entire life. Yeah, probably.
Thank you for the hydrate.
I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Thank you for the posture check.
See, Hari's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Someone's got the ADHD, it looks like.
I
It's
have
me.
dreams about a dream in a dream. Dream.
I wonder if this
Dream.
is one of those times. Sounds like she needs some Adderall.
And then I
You need that
died.
Concerta. That was my med throughout school was Concerta.
I have dreams about dreaming a dream and then I die. Is that Inception right there, buddy?
I have dreams about dreaming a dream.
Did you ever have a
And
dream
then
that
I
you
died.
could
What?
want to do so much you could do anything?
What?
Have you not seen that clip of like the little kid?
Oh,
I dream
it's a
that I'm a
meme.
League of Legends character, or like just like my own person in that universe.
Dreaming of being a
really
Legion
fun.
Legend character? That's a nightmare.
No, because I get to use
Fatal hates
magic.
the clip.
It's a fucking
Sometimes
nightmare.
I dream and use magic. It's really fun.
I want a lucid dream so bad.
I
Index, you'll
wonder.
have to teach me later.
I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's do Yuri.
I get a break from speaking.
Are you still mad at me
Eh?
for disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because you read this poem. Now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
Oh my god.
That's not really true.
Meaning when I was disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much.
Reading into it.
What? Oh my god!
He's so stupid. I always let things happen.
Yes, I realized the
Yuri,
meme now.
is she okay?
Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. Oh, I feel it. My heart and soul, this is me. If I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So, please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair to you. When you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Have a good night, Fatal.
Yuri,
Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Aww.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on the desk.
Have a good night, Golem.
I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide to that request.
I didn't know that if you took... Well, because if you take Yuri's path, by this day, Natsuki just doesn't want to read your poem at all and gets really pissed at you and just goes, next! And that's it.
Oh, wow.
Like,
that sucks.
So, I didn't know that it was the same with Yuri.
So you have, like, opposing factions and shit?
Yeah! Well, because again, like, when I watched a playthrough, the person went down Yuri's path, and when I played it with, my mod Rebel, we also went down Yuri's path, because that's what he wanted. Which is why I was like, please, I just want a path that isn't Yuri. But we can do all three, so...
So coming, but you had to sleep at night. You'll have sweet dreams, everyone. Oh, thank you for coming, Walk the and have a good night, man.
yeah.
Appreciate it. See you next time, buddy.
Hey.
Monica.
Hi again, Penguinato. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you are getting along so well. You know what's funny? I actually use hand motions whenever I'm Monica.
Thank you so much for the biddies. Watch the end. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I get really into character as well, so don't worry about it.
I'm like really gesturing because I want to act like I'm guiding someone around.
I do like little hand motions for like Natsuki. I like cross my arms sometimes.
I'm glad the two of you are getting along so well.
Have a good night, man. Appreciate it.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
That's one way of putting it.
Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now.
Oh, enjoy your poop, Koenig.
Shameful poop. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. A noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Is that sin?
Sine, cosine, tangent.
Tangent.
Oh. Meh. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust.
What?
An endless poem of meaningless. Love me.
What?
Ew.
What?
It started with save me, it ended with load me.
This sounds like she's having a fucking seizure right here, and then
Love me.
this is like this is like spacing out during class or some shit. I don't know.
Save me. Loan me.
I know what it's about, but I'm not gonna say.
Huh. Wait, one second. This just made me think of something.
What?
Have you guys played the Evil 4?
No.
No.
Oh, darn it, you won't get the joke then. Never mind. I'll save it for myself.
Save.
Okay.
Buying. What are you selling?
Oh, yeah, I've played Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
Derp. I heard
Okay.
what you said wrong, my bad.
What are you buying?
What are you
What
buying?
are you selling?
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how I space words can totally change the mood of a poem. I actually like that style.
It's a lot of fun playing with spacing. I love that.
It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes, asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. That was way too cheerful, and that's totally okay. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation, a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen.
Uh-oh.
Is this tip even about writing?
A little bit of fourth wall right there, breaking.
Oh wait, what am I even talking about?
She's fine.
That's my advice for today. Thank you for reading.
I know it says listening, but I'm gonna say reading because it's more
That's
funny
fair.
that way.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today. So everyone, come sit at the front of the room.
I can't read. I'm dyslexic.
Is this about the festival? Are you actually? Thanks for picking.
Well, sort of.
Sorry, I was taking a hydrate. Thanks to the alert, Koenig. Do we really
got
have
it
to
for
do
you.
something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
Thank you for the alert, Koenig. Deadpool girlfriend? Oh, heck. Monica for breaking the fourth wall? Yeah, I get it. Nice.
Sorry.
Nice.
I can do small voices.
Yuri sounds like she has got a cough.
Yuri should really think about wearing a mask.
I'm sorry.
That's a concern of mine as well.
I wonder if there's a COVID horror game.
Oh, shut
Oh,
up.
there probably is at
That's
this
just
point.
some
Someone's
indie
making
developer,
it.
yeah.
It was really funny, actually. I was playing Danganronpa 2 with one of my mods,
Oh?
and it was very fun. And this game came out in like 2016, I think, or something. But there's like, Danganronpa's like a murder mystery thing.
Yeah.
But they need to provide a motive,
Right.
before anyone kills anyone. So one of the motives was the despair disease, where like it would make people act the opposite of how they were. And the only way to not get it was to quarantine and talk to people through video calling.
Oh, no.
And I was just like, I came here to have a fun time, not to be reminded of the impending doom that was 2020 and 2021.
And 2022 as well, fuck.
Well, I mean, hopefully 2022 will end better. But
Hopefully
yeah,
not.
I was just like, what the fuck? How dare you?
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay?
Plague Inc., yeah. That got really popular past couple years, huh?
What?
Like, a lot of
Yeah,
people are
sure.
playing Plague Inc., the game.
That's the
It-
one where you make a disease, right?
I think so.
And
It,
try
Oh, yeah, my brother played that back when it first came
I
out.
think Space June played it a little bit ago.
I don't like it. It's a little too real for me.
It, like, got super popular, I guess, during the quarantine.
Yeah, during the height of the pandemic.
Maybe that's where COVID really came from.
Uh-oh.
Just kidding.
If we're all living in a simulation,
Possibly.
Yeah, someone's just playing Plague Inc. and they're losing.
They're killing us all. Alright, Index.
We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Yeah! We're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to participate ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki.
Oh, that's a first.
I can never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys?
No, Sayo. I understand where they're coming from. Remember,
hydrate.
Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole group of people. I guess I overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think that we should do our best. That we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. For the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Do you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know I do. I know we all do. And if it takes...
Nice.
Dies. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know we can do it.
Hmm.
Oh.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been really trying hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
You can do it!
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri.
seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. That little side eye. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
What? Sorry. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club. Oh my god, I just cannot find a good voice from Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no! Don't worry. I'll start off helping everybody. Everyone will be a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Yeah. Of course. Now, let's see.
Monica flips through her notebooks to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sari looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Huh? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri!
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Oh, that's fucking metal as fuck.
Eh?
I love
Yuri's-
that name.
Yuri's
I'm totally
pretty deep.
not a weeb.
Yuri's a closeted weeb.
Oh,
She butts heads with Natsuki because she's jealous that Natsuki's actually like okay with expressing her true interests.
She, you know what she is? She's probably a closeted like Shinobu.
What's a Shinobu?
Shinobu? It's like an 8th grader syndrome. Yeah.
It's where, like, as kids, we used to pretend we're, like, superheroes and shit.
Yeah!
Yeah, it's that mindset.
Love that.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Ooh. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, then she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. Clap, 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 clap. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's me!
Yeah.
It's a lot harder than I thought.
I'm getting Eliana vibes hardcore right here. Jeez.
Who would have ever
God.
thought that Sayori would
Why did
eventually
you do it
become
so
a
easily?
streamer?
I saw it coming.
Oh, goodness.
I would love for someone to draw me a Sayori.
Trying not to
Like,
think of.
give me her big bow.
All right.
Easy.
When?
What do you mean when?
Bet.
When?
Huh?
Challenge accepted.
Uh-oh.
Well, you don't have to.
Uh-oh.
Challenge accepted.
Wait, well, only do it if you really want to. Like, I don't want to force you.
The challenge has been accepted.
Uh-oh.
That's very,
Sorry.
that's very nice of
Try
you.
not to think about it like you're reacting to other people. Imagine
Uh-oh.
you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a
No,
mirror.
potato!
or in your own
Stop
Potato.
it.
Uh-oh.
Why?
The potato returns.
Boil
Potato!
mashup. Chicken minute stew. Boil mashup. Chicken minute stew.
Potato!
If you draw Ellie, draw like a potato behind her.
Potato!
Potato.
Okay, we're okay now.
Draw a potato like behind her, like staring at her menacingly.
No, not.
A potato.
Oh wait, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll just wait. I'll just wait until potato fixes itself.
No, no,
Potato!
no, potato.
Guess Canadian internet's not that great, huh?
My internet.
Oh no! Oh, that is perfect. Can someone please clip that?
Please
Somebody,
clip that.
please, I love you.
My internet's just having a freaking aneurysm today. I don't
That
know
was
why.
hilarious, Ellie. I guess Canadian internet's not that good. And you're like, my internet, and it just disappeared.
Potato!
That's perfect. I love that. Oh my
No,
god.
my internet was fine. I just like, cause I freaking streamed yesterday without any problem. It just decided to be a butt today.
I guess that's Canada for you, huh?
Wait, is my
Canada,
stream down? Shit, hold
where
on.
streams go to die.
Did her stream
Wait.
die?
My stream might have died. Hold on. Yeah, my stream's dead right now.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, we're back.
no.
Wait, I think we're back.
Are you?
Maybe. Are we back? Are we back? Potato, please. No.
Heckin' potato.
Potato.
Potato pushy.
Beef PC. Have you seen that? The beef and potato PC? It's like a Hololive thing.
No.
I can't remember which Hololive girl did it. Like she was like talking about her freaking computer, and it just kept crashing on her.
Potato.
Did your stream really crash?
It did. I think we're back now, though.
Uh-oh.
I told like my stream's usually fine, but it's just having problems today.
You got some maple syrup stuck in the wires?
Maybe. Okay, I think we're back. I think we're back. I think we're good now. Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Oh, sorry about that. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best. So it'll come out the best that way.
I see. I see. Okay then.
Dory begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. This poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read it on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. You good, Ellie?
Yeah, I was muted, sorry. I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Penguinato liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poem. Oh, sorry, what? But it might be that the other poem won't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
Yeah? I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery won't work so well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. JT, it's a very fun game. I'm glad you're here. Also, hi, Willigos. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone.
The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. You don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay. Sorry, checked on my spit there for a second.
Now, who's next?
Sorry.
She's dying.
No!
Save her.
I don't need saving.
Send all the
Fine.
medicine to Ellie.
I will save
No,
you.
I'm okay. Just maybe some matzo ball soup would be nice.
I'll save you. I save you.
I just want some matzo ball soup. Maybe some hot chocolate.
Chicken noodle. Chicken
No,
noodle.
matzo ball. I want
Chicken
matzo ball
noodle.
soup.
Chicken noodle.
Hi, Venmi.
And
Matzo
next?
ball soup. You have to say Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Don't make me go before Penguinato. Not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Penguinato lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Natsuki?
It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's still not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and stand in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward.
Thank you for standing tallest to shortest and biggest bust to smallest bust. That's very nice.
Height plus bust upgrade. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
It would also. Well, actually, no. Monica's hair is the longest. Never mind. I was gonna say it could also be like hair length, but no.
No, these two have like.
Monica's the longest. Sayori is the shortest.
Yeah. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Yay!
Yay! Penguinato!
Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it that much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. There's something that'll improve. That's something that'll improve over time.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. And that just leaves Natsuki.
Yeah.
Hey, Willigos, good to see you, man. It's going well. We got some lovely ladies here to help me voice. It's great.
I have been told that I break the law by being short and also having biggest booba.
Really?
Such big boober.
Well, in comparison to all the Doki Doki girls.
Oh.
Because I'm short, but I have the Yuri-sized booba.
Oh god. Your next is tall and has the Yuri Booba.
Nice.
So, I mean, it all equals out in the
The nice.
end. Nice! Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I did cheer for us seeing Natsuki's panties, so.
Yeah.
I can't even feel bad.
I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me?
Lily says L-E-I... What?
Hi, Diz! Good to see you! How you doing?
Fat Rosie.
Who's my favorite girl? Sayori. Thank you for the hydrate.
Who hosted me? Oh, Willie. Thank you, Willie. Willie Lagos.
Willy Legos.
Oh, Willie Ghost, yeah. Diz, what do you mean you had a feeling? Monica.
Oh, sorry. Because you're presenting.
Lily is the pink hair. That's Natsuki? Natsuki has the pink hair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lily is Natsuki. Uh-oh. No booba.
Rubber negative.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
I don't like the sound of that.
She's very similar hair to you, and the bow. Yay!
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say.
It is easy for me to say.
You'd better not make me do that again.
Okay, do it again.
Well... I do feel... At least... Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite the poem in front of other people?
I mean, I'm doing it in front of other people will be way easier.
Okay.
I can put on whatever face I want for other people.
I see.
Well, and it's just my friends.
Oh, I gotta hydrate. Dodo's gonna drown me.
One of these days.
I'll hydrate as well.
Thank you for the hydrate, Dodo. No booba, only eyes. Oh. You have those kind of eyes, Lily?
But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's actually how I felt about dance. I wouldn't mind at all at the competitions and shit, but when like it was like my parents watching or some shit, that's when I would get nervous because I was like, this is awkward, they can see me.
You can make fun
That's a
of
surprise, Natsuki.
Ugh.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Thank you for the stretch, Redeem Legos.
No, I
Hold
said...
on.
You said, they can see me, and I said, they can make fun of me.
Yeah, they can make fun of me and I'll care because I care about their opinions.
I gotta readjust my spine. Hold on. Okay.
You want me to come over and, like, break you in half?
Yeah, please.
Diz, oh, I should have put the no spoilers tag. Diz, not everyone here has played all of Doki Doki, so
Yeah.
just keep a little hush hush.
Hush, hush.
Pangu knows that the game is
I know.
totally normal.
And Nex is trying
It's totally-
so hard not to spoil.
Totally normal. No matter what you say, this is a normal, cute, fun game.
Yeah, nothing like Higurashi
Yeah.
at all. Nothing.
No, nope,
No, nothing like that.
nope. It's very wholesome and happy
Yep.
and just a good time.
Yep.
It's not
we're-
erotica.
I mean, just by looking at the screen, you should be able to tell what part we're in.
Okay, so you already read that, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you don't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure to pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all the effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, everyone. I think it's about time. That's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I think so I'd like to continue that. I have words. I know how to speak. I
I
definitely
hope so. You're in the literature club.
Oh no, I'm dyslexic.
Oh no.
As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
Hi, Rat Big Burrito. I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make
Penguinato, who's your favorite girl?
Probably Yuri.
There's
Yuri-
your answer, Diz.
Yuri or Monica?
Yeah?
They're both very alluring. Like, I
You
want to
like
know.
blonde hair.
Penguinato likes the undateable girl.
I like the big booba and the long hair. Not gonna lie. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
You must be like so.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, Penguinato. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk
Okay.
home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori!
Sorry, I was spacing out.
ADHD!
It's me.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well,
What would you do?
walk home with Natsuki.
Really? Oh my...
Walking home with Natsuki, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? Oh, not just his heart. I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Isn't she so cute and fun to be around?
It has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Festival, huh?
All right. It is 10:15.
Call it here.
Yep.
I think this is a good
day
place to call it
3.
for sure.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, so there's one more day of poems,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the prep for the festival,
Mm-hmm.
and after that we're gonna go back to the first night of poems.
Well,
Yep.
that's the ending there. After that, right? The festival.
Yeah, that's the
We
end of
don't.
Act 1.
You don't want to see the ending of Act 1 until.
Hmm?
I'm trying to figure out how to put this.
Like we don't run through the whole girl's story. We have to like stop.
It's better that way. Trust me.
Okay. Alrighty, folks. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Thank you to Index and Eliana for helping me voice as well. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Alright,
Oh, hi, Dennis. Dennis Undoof. I have no idea how to say your name. I'm sorry, but welcome. Good to see you. Sorry that we're just now ending, but yeah.
Sag.
Good to see you, friend. Good to meet new people.
Okay, let's take a look at who's
Just name him
live.
Denny.
Denny.
Who's
Denny.
live? Who do I want to rate? Who do we
Oh.
want to
Where
rate? It's not just about me, it's about us.
I'm alive.
Thank you for the follow, Denny. Hopefully we can hang out another time. Thank you.
Do you have anyone you want to rate?
There's a guy I just met. He's called Savory Nugget, and he's a chicken nugget with anime eyes.
I love Savory Nugget.
Oh my god, what?
I want to go say
Oh,
hi to
I-
him.
What's okay? Savory Nugget? Does he
Savory.
spell savory with a U?
No, it's
Uh,
Savory _ Nugget.
Okay, let me see this.
Yeah, let's go say
Let me-
hi.
This.
I
We
love
want to rate Savory Nugget?
I love weird VTubers.
he's a friend
Oh
of
my
Lady
god, he's
Firefly.
adorable.
I know, right?
That's why. I
Oh
know.
my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go rate Savory Nugget. Thank you everyone so much for coming to watch the stream. My
Yeah.
next stream is on Saturday. The weekly poll will be up tomorrow at some point, hopefully in the morning if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone go follow Penguinato and Index. I'm gonna put the collab command one more time.
Likewise, if you guys haven't
Go
checked
give
out,
them a follow. They're
Yeah.
great. Oh, Nightbot is sleepy apparently because Nightbot is taking a moment to
Ma,
bring that up.
I'm getting first dimension.
There
Do
it
you have
is.
a heart? You do have a heart. Okay.
I do have a heart.
I did read everybody's
Yeah.
email.
So, what do we? Do we just want to call it like
double Doki Doki raid or something?
Doki Doki raid? That works.
Doki Doki double raid.
Doki Doki double raid.
Doki.
Okay.
But thank you, Denny. Hopefully we'll see you around. My next stream is tomorrow. We'll be doing 100% OJ collab with Atlas Moonshine, Platinum Lily, and Jaded Ren. At 6 p.m. PST tomorrow. Don't miss it.
Oh gosh, already?
Yay.
Okay. Well, I hope you all have a great night. I love you so much, and make sure to stick around for the raid.
Tomorrow is
Alright,
Friday night.
See you on Saturday. Mwah.
It's Thursday night for me. But
Good
yeah, everybody have a good night. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.
night.